Palace has an international reputation as the top hip-hop studio. And now the royal family have taken their talent to the world stage on a whirlwind tour of Europe.
The royal family got to go to Europe for a special tour. We got to perform a show in a few different countries there. Italy, France.
Welcome to Paris in Paris.
Holland, London, Dublin, Spain.
The reputation of the palace means that every show was packed out with hundreds of fans excited to see the royal family live on stage.
Europe's been amazing. I love the countries, I love the people, and I just love kind of being outside of New Zealand and sharing our talent and our experiences with the rest of Europe. So I'm loving it so far.
To feel the audience's love and appreciation for what we do. It was so cool to be able to travel to the other side of the world and have people that don't even speak English on their feet cheering for something that you love to do every day.
The show was so beautiful and a new experience for us here in Italy because not a lot of a show like this here.
You will never ever watch a show anything like Royal Family. Like what they do is just, it's so like it's just, I can't. I'm actually shaking.
Yo, the guys killed it. The guys killed it. The guys. Sorry, everyone killed it, but the guys.
The girls, though.
Personally, Parris, I was like.
Parris has a huge following online, and one dance clip can rack up millions of hits within weeks, inspiring copycats from all over the world.
Fresher than you. I'm fresher than you. Fresher than you. Oh.
Running masterclasses with Parris sees hundreds of people sign up, all thrilled to learn from the world's best and learn routines they've watched on YouTube.
We've never done something like this before. We always put things out through YouTube, so we thought it would be a really cool opportunity to actually go in and share our gift live with them.
For me, it's an honor to be here today because I dreamed this day since a lot of years. It was a really great experience.
Thank you, royal family, for everything, and bless you came to Holland.
Being able to take dancers from my company and travel all around Europe performing, doing shows, to be there on the other side of the world and to feel the love and support was so cool, and just to be able to experience that with people that I love and that I dance with was definitely a dream come true for me.
There's one place the dancers visited that was special to head choreographer Kyle Tootin. Kyle was brought up in Nottingham before he moved to New Zealand at age 12. His grandparents will see him perform for the first time.
Knowing my family are in the audience is just a really surreal feeling. For them to come as well, it's such a surreal feeling because we've never had any opportunity like this. Obviously, my grandparents are older, so they can't travel to LA or to New Zealand to come and watch. So the fact that they can just hop in a car and come and see me dance and see what I'm going to do for the rest of my life it's a privilege. Yeah.
Please welcome to the stage the royal family.
Look at y'all looking ass hitters, stop looking at my ass hitters. Look at y'all lying ass hitters talking about his paid off with his finance line ass hitter. Bunch of non-mogul ass hitters fronting like they got a plan, boost mobile ass hitter. Look at y'all can't get a job, so you plotting how to rob ass hitters.
Fresh off the bunny,
behalf of myself and the rest of the royal family, I just want to thank everyone for coming and supporting us. Personally, this is an amazing opportunity for me as I got to perform for the majority of my family from back home.
Kyle's grandfather and grandmother. So proud of him.
Yes.
We're so proud of the royal family all together. They're absolutely superb.
It was brilliant.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Out of this world.
I don't know where he gets it from.
It's cool seeing his family, like we've never been in a room full of Teutons. Ever. They all look the same too.
Yeah, it was awesome getting to like give our all for Kyle because he just does so much for us.
Yeah.
And
And he looks
just
so happy.
Yeah.
Like look at him, he's so happy.
Trying to hit you with the old rock.
Tell a girl fi touch her if she brave. Tell a girl fi touch her if she brave. Then other one that looks like a rush in the shave. I guess it only
Back in New Zealand, Zach is practicing his dance moves in the house he shares with his mum. They moved from Ireland to dance with the Palace.
I went to the World Hip Hop Championships with some Irish crews and I seen the royal family in Paris and I kind of became a big fan and I just begged my mum to bring me here.
We booked the flights 5 weeks before we came, so we didn't have time to think about it. We just done it kind of. So when we got the audition, it was like, oh my God, we have to stay now. I can't bring him 12,000 miles, let him audition and then not let him stay, you know. I have made a sacrifice, I'm well aware of that, but I think probably for Zach, it's investing in his future as well, because he probably will dance professionally.
I think back on it and I'm like, oh my gosh, she hasn't seen her family in so long just for me and she's brought me here and done all this crazy stuff for me that not a lot of parents, no parents that I know would do that for their child. So the fact that she did that for me is like amazing and I'm really thankful for that, yeah.
Zach is not the only one far from home. Alex Carlson, who flats with Zach and his mum, moved from Australia when she made it into the royal family.
Staying in contact with my family is really hard just because our schedules are really different. I work a lot and then at night time I dance a lot, so there's not much leeway to be able to communicate with my family. Usually just kind of through WhatsApp, Facebook, Skyping every now and then if possible, but yeah, we try our best. It's hard being away from my family. It's been, like a year and a half now. I haven't seen them in about 6 months.
Alex is one of a handful of dancers with a full-time job that she balances with her commitment to the studio.
I'm not going to lie, it's super hard. The commitments of the royal family are huge in comparison to any other group that I've danced with. It's pretty much a full-time job in itself. But then to be able to maintain like your own finances is a whole nother story because you need to live the life of a normal person plus the life of a dancer. So you combine the two and it's really intense. I've always had dance goals growing up to perform with artists and compete with amazing crews like the royal family. My biggest goals is to eventually be dancing for an artist.
Coming up, Alex's dream could come true as she faces the opportunity of a lifetime.
This is the biggest opportunity I've ever had.
The Palace dancers have returned from their Europe tour. Parris is back in Aotearoa and when she's home, she loves to spend time with her family.
I have like 1 million children in my house right now. My family's growing really fast, so I love to just spend time with people that care about me the most. I'm half Samoan, half European. I've been raised as a Polynesian.
The Samoan side comes from her mum, who, unlike her daughter and husband, can be very shy.
I always want to leave it to Brett to the fronting of all the public interviews and things.
My morals and my standards, or even just like the way my family are, they're just super loving, and my culture is really, really important. It's been a huge part of my life and it's made me who I am.
Family is the backbone of the dance company, with Parris's auntie Bina running the studio and her dad as her manager.
Being Parris' manager is interesting because she's a nightmare. So yeah, it's like, which one do you want? She loses her passport. She forgets her credit cards. She's always late.
I know how to spend money. Like, I love to shop. But the truth is, I don't know how much I get paid, ever. I don't know. My dad doesn't tell me.
If she needs things, she pretty much just tells me and then it happens. So she gets a certain amount of money in her bank and she can do what she likes with it. And that's the safest way for her because she is a shopper.
I can't even really imagine what my life would be without him. Like, if I had to do this by myself, I wouldn't be here, that's for sure.
Steady wine, no dirty wine, no disease, so disease, kitty ever clean, fresh like free breeze. Make you please do the wine when you bend and touch your knees, so open up the eyes of a Japanese. Denise, the body where you want, girl, it a sting like a beast. You make me want give me girl bun with the cheese. Camera, paparazzi, Ali mama and the paparazzi.
The studio is preparing for fundraising shows to support the dancers to get to the World Champs.
Our kids have to raise at least $5,500 to get to San Diego. So that's a lot of car boot sales, garage sales, cake stores, sausage sizzles. So we'll be heading to Tokoroa for one of our fundraising concerts. Obviously, Mikey and Joe are from Tokoroa, so they're really excited to have us down there. This is obviously a fundraising for them too, so they can get to Worlds.
Mike and Joe's whānau haven't seen them perform in Auckland, so this is a special opportunity to take their talent home.
There's moments where, you think and you're doing a dance class or you're doing a show and you just want to go, wow, I wish my dad was out there.
To go back home and just put on a show just for my community. They don't have to come down and do this show for us, but they choose to is because they care for us and they know our story and they know that our families can't be there for us like many other families. So to take the show to them is something that me and my brother are grateful for and we'll always be thankful.
As the studio gets their fundraising concerts ready, someone is missing. Alex Carlson sent a dance clip to Janet Jackson's company during their open auditions for backup dancers. Yesterday, she was invited to fly to the US to try out for Janet's upcoming tour. Such is the hype that snippets of the auditions have been filmed and uploaded on Janet's website within 24 hours.
Auditioning for Janet feels like a dream fantasy.
A lot of people don't get the opportunity to even audition, so to be in this position right now is remarkable.
When you want something, you gotta go for it, or else you won't get it. This is the biggest opportunity I've ever had.
Alex's best friend has been following her progress online.
Alex is currently in LA. She got the call back to go back to Janet, which means they obviously liked her, which is huge. And it's all really promising. I'm really hoping she gets it. I'm nervous but excited for her. She's only there for a day, so it's going pretty fast. It's hectic. The artists that Parris works with, or just the kind of ties and connections that the Palace has made through their reputation, is something that opens doors for everybody, I think, in a way. Regardless of whether you're currently in the Palace or you've left the Palace, just having that name beside you really means something.
The first of the Palace fundraising concerts are in Tokoroa, a special concert for Joe and Mikey.
Oh my gosh, I remember when the pharmacy used to be here. Pharmacy was there. ANZ's gone. Oh, it's really changed. Yeah, it's different. Quiet.
A homecoming is a chance to show their friends and family what they've achieved since they've been dancing with the Palace.
Coming back to Tokoroa, it's always exciting because we really get to come home. So I guess it's exciting for both of us to come back and perform at our high school.
The first stop on their Tokoroa tour is their old school. The boys have been invited to take a dance class with their former music teacher.
The last time I was there would have been fifth form, so it's been a couple of years back, 4 years since I've returned back to high school. It's going to be awesome to go back and see some changes. Girls, you need to break that hip, okay? Your legs do the moves the same 4 times, so it's just 1, 2, and then your hands go this way, and your right shoulder comes up, and you want to go the other way, and your left shoulder comes up.
I think they need a bit of attitude. We need some attitude in there, Pete.
You gotta like feel the song. It's like you're in a jungle, and then this beat comes on, and you're in a club now, okay? So it was amazing. I never really saw myself coming back, but I'm glad we did, and I'm glad I'm here, and it's just good to kind of see everybody's faces and listen to what they have to say, and I'm happy for us to share with them our experiences.
And it's awesome to know that there's a lot of talent here.
Boys, honestly, thank you so much, We really appreciate it. And, you know, from little kids to senior now, oh my gosh, it's amazing. And just to see our boys, our raw Tokoro boys, you know, make something of themselves. You know, so thank you, boys. Really appreciate it and really proud of you.
The old school is proud of the boys, but what about their dad? Their father has questioned their choice of being dancers.
My dad was very supportive with rugby and league, so we played rugby and league a lot, me and my brother. You know, every dad's dream of their sons becoming an All Black and, you know, a Warrior star, you know, rugby league player.
I've never heard of a family that has 2 gay brothers. And I mean, I'm a dancer now, and it's not exactly what my father wanted for us. I guess when he was bringing us up, there's like, you know, a small part of me that I feel like he is disappointed in, you know, we're dancers, we're not, you know, these rugby league players.
But for me, in my eyes, I was like, I'll show you one day something that I really love, and it's gonna be dance. I'll show you that one day. It might take me a couple of years, but I'll show you it.
Tonight's the night that they can show their family and friends their passion.
I hope he does turn up. I mean, I don't want him not to turn up. And I hope he makes the effort and comes down.
Coming up, will Alex have good news on her return home? Alex is back from her whirlwind LA audition for Janet Jackson. She arrives at the fundraising concert with the results ready to tell her friends.
How'd it go?
I got it!
What, really?
Yeah!
I'm just really overwhelmed and over the moon. It's the biggest thing that's ever happened to me.
She works hard, she's from Australia, she's sacrificed everything to come here, and then this opportunity becomes available, and she took it, ran with it, and she killed it, and I'm so happy for her, and I can't wait to see her on the world stage with Janet.
I just think it's amazing. Yeah, I don't know, it's just so cool because you never really know somebody, and now they're going to go live their dream, and it's amazing. I think it really inspires everybody.
When something this huge happens that you don't expect, it's kind of unbelievable. I'm still coming to terms with everything.
Backstage, Mikey and Joe are getting excited knowing they are about to perform for their family and friends.
We've got like an hour until our show, so these seats will be hopefully full, the full house.
The doors open to the Tokoroa show and the seats start to fill, but Joe and Mike's father has not arrived.
You can do it, put your back into it. I can do it, put your hands into it. You can do it, put your back into it. I can do it, put your hands into it.
As the show comes to a close, Mike and Joe can see whānau in the audience. But there was one important seat left unfilled for the evening.
Especially for Mikey and Joe. Where are they? Come up, you two. Can we give a round of applause for Mikey and Joe? They're a good example of following their dreams. Obviously, this is their hometown. They came from here. They packed their bags, came to stay in Auckland, and now they're following their dreams, dancing around the world.
I don't think my dad came, which is unfortunate, but yeah, I'm sure he has his reasons.
I don't know, we thought he'll come, but I guess that's just that, I guess, so yeah.
We saw some familiar faces, which was really nice.
It was really, really nice. So
like to have your dad in the audience would have been the cherry on top, but he would come. So it's okay. You have to move on and keep performing for the ones that did, and put on a good show.
This is inside out. I want the best, but I love.
The next day, the boys plan to see their father and sister before they travel home. They've discovered their dad couldn't make the show last night as he had to work.
He works at the Tokoroa Hospital. Yeah, I mean, everyone has to make money to survive, and he has to go to work, so.
Wanna move, my heart keeps dragging me down.
Hi, Dad. Hello. Hi, Dad. Oh. Hi, baby. How are you? Good. Hello, my darling. Hi. Good to be home. How have you been?
Oh, good.
Yeah. Nice.
How are you?
Good. Yeah, busy. Busy with everything that's been happening.
After the boys arrive, their father pulls out all their childhood photos.
We're going to go get some late photos.
The boys are surprised to learn their father has kept newspaper clippings and followed their achievements, even far from home.
I'm always happy as a father to always see my sons, because not very often I see them.
So this was actually my first competing dance crew.
Right into the fashion, so yeah, they were dyeing their hair, waxing their hair, spikes up, it was hard. But as a father, fitness was like a big thing in me. I used to get my boys to run every morning. They done this from the age of 8 years old.
Rain, hail or shine, we had to run and you had to go.
Yeah. At that stage, I was doing things that I wanted them to do. As they got to the age of 16, they had enough of what Dad wanted them to do, and they asked me, Dad, I've had enough of playing rugby league. I want to pursue my dreams in dance. Being a father, I thought, dance? I don't know where dance is going to take you in the future.
When I got Tackler of the Year. And
I'm just a proud father to have two brilliant sons that have really achieved their goals.
I mean, there's times when you're like, am I doing my father proud? Am I doing the right thing? I know that we chose a different path, and I always wonder, am I doing enough? Is what I'm doing, is it enough? But just to hear him say that he's proud of us kind of really means something. This moment is special right now because it never happens, it rarely ever happens, and it's really special, and it's special for me to hear my dad say that about us. Yeah, it just really means a lot. I think just having that type of conversation with him was really awesome to know that he's proud of us. And not just with that, but with who we are today. And for him to say that, it's just a big weight off my shoulder, just lifted off.
Next week, the studio gets routines ready for world champs. But what will Parris think when she gets back?
My expectation is here, by the way, like above this roof, so